Welcome back to Give It a Shot, and today we've got a lot of beers on the table. So what this is what's the name of the box?
Trouble? Variety Pack?
Trouble, or is it Little Trouble? My Trouble?
Is it Little Trouble?
Here Comes Trouble?
Trouble. Yeah.
What it says right there? What is that?
Here Comes Trouble.
Yep, Here Comes Trouble.
So,
All right.
we'll put up the name of the picture of stuff right there. But yes, this variety pack is called Trouble. And the name of the brewing company is Trouble Brewing. So we're going to give a little taste test for all four of these beers.
So what they have in it is they got Cat's Away IPA, and they've got After Party Pale Ale.
And they got Red Flag Amber and Round Midnight Belgian White.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious about that one because we've had a few Belgian Whites before, so we'll see how that one rates.
So I guess we should start with the Amber.
Okay.
Have something mellow. Or I guess the Belgian White would be the mellowest one. But we'll start with the Amber. We'll save the Belgian White for last.
All right, so we'll take a glass here. And right off the bat, it does seem to have a nice amber color to it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Pretty good little head going on there.
I can hear it.
It's sizzling. Yeah.
What do you want from me? Okay.
All right, so this is an amber. What do you think? Smelling what? It doesn't really have a much of an aroma.
No.
It's not the greatest glass for this either, but
I smell my hand.
yeah, me too.
It doesn't smell good.
You should wash your hands more.
Probably.
I mean, it has a little bit of I can smell a tiny bit of maybe yeast or something, but it's so
Yeah,
subtle.
I can maybe smell like the malts maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little.
All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot.
All right, cheers.
Yeah,
Smooth.
actually, yeah, it tastes like what it smells.
It's malty,
Just a little bit. Not very hoppy at all. Just
borderline sweet.
yeah. Your normal
got-
amber, I guess.
The carbonation is decent. It almost has the carbonation of soda.
Yeah. So this one's alcohol by volume is a 4.5.
No, and that's another nice thing that I liked about the can. We're looking at that, and they tell you the alcohol by volume on each can.
So we can't really down these, but we can take a shot of it.
Yeah.
So take a shot.
All right.
Oh, I just whacked my my mic.
Smacked it.
Sorry, I hit it with my elbow.
Okay, so today normally we have Snickers on when we do these.
Yeah.
But we decided we're going to take a couple of tortilla chips and eat one between the beers so that we're not, so that they definitely taste different that way.
Okay. So we got a pale ale and we got an IPA. I know the IPA is probably going to be a little bit more hoppier than the pale ale, so we'll do the pale ale first.
Good call.
So the pale ale is a 5.3% alcohol by volume.
What was the one we just tried?
4.5.
4.5. So kind
So
of
this
low.
one's a little bit higher than that one.
Okay. That's a very light color.
Yeah. It's definitely
Much more.
very pale. Oh,
Yeah.
That's the glass I just used. I don't want that one.
Puts off good carbonation. Look at that. It's got a nice head to it already.
Yeah. But it's not as talkative as the amber.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Mine is.
Leave me alone. You don't know who I am.
Now this one has more aroma, so the amber didn't really smell like much.
Yeah, this one does. This one has a lot more hops smell to it, which is what, I guess you would expect from a pale ale.
Sure. So this one's got much more. It almost has a fruitiness hops to it, like a citrus maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
Let's try that one. Cheers.
Cheers. It's almost the same thing, except for the fact that there is hops inside of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put any hops in the amber, more than likely. I don't know. It was kind of sweet.
It
so-
sounds like low on the hops, but
Yeah, really
and
low, but
heavy
this
on the
one-
malts.
This one, they definitely added a little bit of hops to it.
And,
so-
and I'm getting a kind of a tropical fruity flavor to that.
yeah, they
with
have that
hops.
that pine piney taste.
Well, not so much like the pine trees. Not when you say that, I think of the the one beer that was horrible for that. Lagunitas sucks.
Yeah.
That was just
well, it's like that,
That
but
was
not to
Christmas
that
tree.
extent though, because that
Yeah.
thing was like, hey, they left the pine needles inside of the damn thing.
That was really
I had to
bad.
pick them out of my teeth, you know. But this one, it has that slight hit of the
I think
pine.
the some sort of tropical like if it was acidic pineapple or something like that. It's kind
Yeah.
of,
Brewed and bottled in Trouble Brewing.
I like that one though. The
Was that
second
New
sip is
York?
different.
Is this in New York?
Oh really? Cool.
I think so. Or that, or Colorado. I don't know.
On your second sip, it seems to be lessened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna down it. I'm gonna take a shot of it because, yeah. Okay.
All right, bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. It actually isn't that bad. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, like the first sip
Not
seems a little,
hoppy.
seems
Yeah,
a little hoppier.
It did. I think that's because we just got done drinking the amber, and so it was. We got a lot more hop out of that than the amber.
But the second
it's
one,
not
is,
bad.
the second taste is always different. That's kind of good.
Yeah.
So that's a decent pale ale.
Yeah,
I think that's a nice pale ale. I think that you guys would like that
I
one.
like it. I like it. Okay, so IPA. This one is a 5.9. So we keep on going up.
Is
So
that the
we,
highest one on the list?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So 4.5, 5.3, 5.9. Yeah.
So well, that's why it's an IPA. So India Pale Ale, they needed to add more hops and increase the alcohol by volume, so that in the old days, so that the ship would make it around the India bottom of the India and make it to the settlers on the other side without spoiling. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh. Bet my voice just sounds really bassy right now. Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if you guys have noticed that a long time ago we were using mics like this for our show, and then we put one only in the center that was stereo, and I like the sound of both, but I like the sound of this one better. So
they sound good.
and so we just wanted to bring it back and try it out. So hey, leave a comment below if you like the sound. But yeah, this is not as aromatic as the pale ale for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like,
Of course, we're not using the best glasses to do this,
Oh,
but
we need to do it to eat a chip before.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Separate the tastes.
Mm-hmm.
No, the color of this one, I would say, is very similar to the pale ale. It doesn't look that much different. Maybe a little bit more clear. Do you think
I
it's
don't
more
think they can
clear?
hear you, Chris, because I'm eating my chip in their ear. I'm sorry.
Does it seem like it's more clear than maybe a little bit more see-through than the
I think
pale
the
ale?
I think the pale ale was a little bit lighter, and this one's a little bit darker.
Okay.
I think. Let's take a look real quick. So pale ale. Oh damn, they're almost the same.
Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah.
Wow. Here,
Cool.
let me put this in front of my body. The light needs to come through, but this one's a little bit lighter. Actually, yeah, I think it is a little bit lighter than the pale ale. I don't know if that's just because that's where the light's coming through. I don't know.
Might be just a little touch lighter,
Yeah, but anyways,
because they had to do a little something extra to it to
Yeah.
make it an IPA. But yeah, less on the aromatics.
the aroma of it.
But the head was good. It's going to be carbonated nice. Look at that.
Yeah,
Kinda
and it's
lingering.
holding.
Yeah. I don't
It's
really
not
hear
talking
a
to
whole
me
lot.
anymore.
Yeah. All right. Let's try this one.
A little bit hoppier. Just a tad.
Mine doesn't taste all that much hoppier.
No,
I think
it
that
definitely-
pale ale was more hoppy.
I think this one has less of that fruitiness that you were saying.
Yeah, less of that.
Mhm.
And I guess
And I
was,
can taste that hop a little bit more.
I was interpreting the fruitiness and as a hop feature.
No.
This one probably has a lot more hops in it.
Maybe
but-
not. I
but
don't.
it's-
I really. I
Maybe a different kind
who
of
knows?
hops.
Because yeah, a different kind. Because in an Indian pale ale and a pale ale to me is kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, though, it is good. So it's kind of like if you want that little bit of a hoppy taste to it, but you're not big on the fruity taste or the
Yeah.
pine needles or whatever it is. And then this one right here, the IPA. But if you like the little fruitiness pine needle taste, then it's the pale ale. So
Yeah, and I do like that one.
yeah, I do. Actually, I like all of them.
So far, these are all thumbs up.
Yeah, same here.
So
Okay.
I dig this one.
Yeah.
So that's an IPA.
Yeah, that's
that's
not bad.
very sessionable. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a harsh.
It's really mild.
Well, some people would be disappointed if,
Yeah.
if it says IPA. They want it to be.
They'd be like, yeah, they want their mouths to just squinch.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's good. I think it meets the criteria of saying that it's an IPA and all that.
Yeah.
It's high in alcohol. The hops are definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. But it seems like the pale ale, the hops that they chose to put in there are super like in front, right on the tip of your tongue, in your face, and it smells. The aromatics are so. In many ways, if I have a choice, I get one beer, not two, and these are the two choices. I would love to drink the pale ale because of the what you get to smell and the extra flavors.
I think I would have to agree with you on that one. If I had my choice, I would choose the pale ale over the IPA. If I had to make a choice.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to make a choice, just give them both.
But we don't. We can drink them all.
No.
Okay. So now there's one more.
Last but not least,
Now the thing about this
Belgian
one,
White.
the Belgian White is, many of you have had some Blue Moon, and many of you have had some Shock Top. And if you look at the labels really quickly, or I mean, if you look at them, it'll say that it has, both of them have coriander and orange peel mixed into it, and they both say it's a Belgian White, recipe. Now, I don't know. Coors makes one of them. I don't know which one it is. Coors is the manufacturer
Blue
for
Moon one.
Blue Moon, maybe.
think.
And I can't remember. It's another big company that we all know. I just can't think of it right now. Is the one for Shock Top. So the thing about this is it's a Belgian White by these other guys, and I don't think it mentions anything about coriander and
This is Belgian style wheat ale.
yeah. So no orange peels, no coriander. Now, does that make it not a Belgian White, or did Shock Top and Blue Moon just kind of make their own twist on a Belgian White? So this could be closer to the real thing, or not. I that research I don't know, but we're gonna try it and see what we think about it. I
like Belgian whites.
But the only Belgian whites I've had is what we already mentioned. I've had Blue Moon and I've had Shock Top. And if that is the epitome of what a Belgian white's supposed to taste like, then I might be disappointed with this one. But those guys, I don't know of any other Belgian white. Oh wait, no, that was still Blue Moon. Those are all Belgian whites, and they have their coriander and
I'm
orange
pretty sure
peel.
we got one from an actual Belgian. That one that was an off
Oh,
brand.
maybe.
I can't
But
remember.
I can't think about right now what it tastes like and what I.
You see, we probably did, but the beer has killed all the brain cells that we remember drinking those beers, and so
Yeah, you can see how on the
Either
table
way,
here,
okay.
on the table here we had 6 of these nice little shot style beer glasses here, but not 4
yeah.
each.
And we didn't want to screw you guys out on one beer that we didn't drink in the
So
back.
so
we're
we
gonna
had
keep all of
a couple of bigger glasses that we're only going to fill a little bit. So
them. Oh, dude, they're laser etched. I didn't know that.
these Budweiser ones. Are
Yeah, they're laser etched.
Oh, sweet! That's gonna be great.
I didn't know that. That makes them even higher on the list now. It's like, wow.
Yeah, so we have a couple
job,
other
you guys.
glasses that have the laser etch in there to promote the bubbles up there, and of course, see how this is contoured a little bit so that the aromas get right up into your face really good. So.
Sorry.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
In stereo.
When you were talking, I was eating the chips and haven't eaten anything since like noon, so I'm kind of hungry.
I'm just thirsty. Hey, let's do a beer review with 4 beers.
Yeah, we only got 3 glasses though. No, we're drinking all 4 of them. It's gonna happen.
Got
Okay.
2.
Here, you can have the one with more head. Okay.
All right.
It smells like a Belgian white.
That smells really nice.
It
I don't know what I'm
does. You
smelling, but
can. That's the yeast and the
Yeah.
and the
so they did their research and they got some
malt and
Belgian
whatnot.
yeast for it. Yeah. I don't know if they got the Belgian water.
I don't know. Well, whatever they did to it to make it like a Belgian white, or to make it a Belgian white, pretty much, they did a good job because
that would have to start with
I like
the yeast. Our yeast just won't do it. The American yeast, anyways.
I like the smell. Okay.
So this is gonna be good.
Did you eat a chip?
No.
I ate like 10 of them already, so I'm good to go. I'll have one more though, because I am hungry.
Those are good chips.
They are. Okay. So here we go. Last beer. This could make it or break it for the entire pack. So far, the entire pack is all thumbs up.
So far, wonderful. This is great.
And it is New York, by the way, because I was looking at it more, and it is Trouble Brewing Company, Rochester, New York, or Rochester.
And just
Rochester,
so you
New
know,
York?
some of you guys, might be thinking that the cans, that's a bad idea. You know what? Not so much. Bottles are okay, and some of the clear bottles, they're not good for beer because the light can damage the beer over a little bit of time. It doesn't even take that much time. And in my house, we drink a lot of beer, so the recycling, because we have to do recycling where I live. The beer bottles, they add up really quick. But these cans, since no light gets through, the freshness is pretty good because when we get the beer, where I shop, it's pretty quick. So freshness is not a problem, and these can be crushed down into very small little bits.
Yeah,
so
it makes it easier to recycle.
So go for the cans if you see it. So that's kind of why I reached for it in the first
Even
place.
I'm pretty sure like all the beer connoisseurs out there are like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
We always go for the cans. But there's like multiple reasons why we go for the cans.
But there's a lot of people like cans. It's going to taste nasty.
Yeah.
You know what? This has not been tasting nasty.
It leaves the aluminum taste or some shit inside of it.
But I think that's
it's like bad and good, I guess.
But I think when I drink, so I'm not going to say my age, but when I was younger, hey, the cans, some of the beer did not taste as good out of a can. But maybe that just wasn't a very good beer to begin with. I was thinking back because back then.
There were no
some of the beers now that you say like Rainier beer back then was the top of the line beer. That was the best they ever come out with, and you drink that now, like it's okay.
So we're pretty much. I think we're probably already at 15 minutes.
All right, so let's try this Belgian white.
All right.
That's tasty.
It is.
There is no coriander.
I can actually taste a little bit of hops in it too.
There's no coriander. There's no orange peel.
I don't know if that's just no, I think that might.
But it's unfiltered. If you look there, it's
I definitely see guano in it. There's guano.
Yeah. Those of you who've been watching our show for the last couple of years, you know what we're talking about with the guano.
It's the guano.
Yeah, it's unfiltered. The other ones that were filtered, this definitely I cannot see through it. It's very, very cloudy.
Yeah.
So all the yeast. So actually, there's at the bottom of this can is some of the yeast that we could get in there and get a little bit more flavor.
Oh, we'll definitely be drinking the rest of this. Then.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep it in the show.
So
okay.
So I'm thinking that this is a nice Belgian white. The yeast doesn't scream out Belgian, and you guys who are beer connoisseurs know what I'm talking about when you grab a Belgian beer.
There's something citrusy about it, though. I do taste that. I don't know if that's the chips tasting hops or there's something citrusy about it, but I taste something.
Yeah, there's something at least fruity.
Yeah.
So it's very smooth, very mild. A little bit of that nice Belgian yeast taste and smell, not crazy. So it's not over the top, and the alcohol by volume is quite low.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
5.4.
5.4. Well, that's
I
not
would say
bad.
that's low. Yeah, it's
that's
just,
about average, I guess.
It was not the lowest.
No.
The amber was
the lowest.
4.5.
Yeah.
And so then we got so this Belgian white is 5.4. Our pale ale was 5.3. So this is even more than that one.
Yeah.
And the biggest one was the Cat's Away IPA at 5.9. So I'm liking this one. So, geez, for this 12 pack that was about $1 a beer, man, big thumbs up. You guys could enjoy yourselves with all the stuff in here. A nice choice of styles. You got everything.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but there's 4 great choices here: an IPA, a pale ale, an amber, and a Belgian white. I mean, wow, good choices there. So
Look at the coloring in the Belgian white.
oh, nice.
And I don't know if I'm trying to let the light go in there.
Yeah,
But
it's working.
yeah, I messed up. I should have poured here.
Yeah. Put a little IPA in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be really similar to the. It's a remote control for the TV.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That is
There you go. So it's real similar to the pale ale, but maybe a tad bit lighter.
Yeah. So
There you go.
Yeah, the amber one is definitely kind of darkest,
Yeah.
where the pale ale is somewhat lighter, a little bit lighter than the actual IPA. A little bit, but then you got the Belgian white, which is, I think that's why they call it white.
Get
Oh.
into your mic a little bit.
Sorry. So the amber. Well, anyways, you can see it's right there. Boom.
It's interesting how clear and unfiltered.
Yeah.
Very very light colored that Belgian is. Look at that. It's almost yellow on the screen.
Yeah.
So it must look that way to you.
And I don't think that's just the light hitting it. So.
Maybe a little, but yeah, it is very, very different from the rest of them.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. I like that one.
Yeah.
It's for
Oh, let's go ahead
nice,
and
mild.
let's go ahead and down it.
I did.
Oh.
I did already. I was
Okay.
thirsty. I told you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Look at all that. I just made a hell of a lot of foam. It must be Belgian because every Belgian beer I ever pour gets crazy with the foamy head that you get.
That's the wheat ale. We got really nice glasses for that too. They look like this,
Oh, Kirby.
or they just like kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. But
Well,
they it's meant for that to hold all the head that you're gonna get from it.
So thank you for watching. And up here, I'm gonna see, right about here. There's gonna be a poll, and this poll, I want you to click it. There's gonna be a little drop down menu, and there's gonna be some choices there for what kind of video that you want to see me and William do next. And it'll include give it a shot. But you know our categories. What would your vote will count? What do you want us to see? Or what do you want to see?
What would you like to see us do next for our videos?
That. Thank you.
No problem.
And so you do that, and your vote will count, and we'll see that. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Give It a Shot.
Later.